EA Sports Annual. Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And they get it back. Second chance shot. And he gets it to go.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Olajuwon. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Clock at 6. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Pass to Yao. From deep. The Thunder pull it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And Simmons, here we go. They shoot again. Nice move. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Assist from...
Boy, the athleticism of Olajuwon, love it, showing how efficient he can be when he's close to the bucket. A terrific throwdown.
He goes up, and the finish on the break with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality, I think, that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
The kick out to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Here's Olajuwon. And the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Out to Beal. And there's the drive. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal, able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
And your Laker girl. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Brandon Clark, Tobias Harris, Seth Curry, Jamal Murray.
From deep. Clark with the screen. The drive by Murray. Avdia pulls it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here.
First team foul.
Here's Yao.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers.
And stolen by Clark.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Porter with the steal. He's got a clear path. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Clark. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
And so it's the Lakers with it. To the middle. Here's Yao. And that one is hammered home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Got a piece of it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he jams it home with authority.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Oh!
Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Substitution for your Lakers. Mason
The Lakers in the lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Knocks down the triple.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Murray. Here's Clark.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find it.
Here's Beal. Called in by Curry. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
40 seconds left to play in the first. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 5. Here's Murray. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Murray. Driving in. Rebound by the Lakers.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Back to Hampton. Here's Avdia. It's Hampton on the wing. Drops in the 3. And the Lakers lead by 8.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back at And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls. All right, look who's coming over the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
And Beal drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Olajuwon. 6 points for him. Basket counts. Give him 8 points now.
Well, I tell you what, you can't let Olajuwon get this kind of positioning. I mean, he is a master at knowing how to score close inside. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Pass to Olajuwon. He gets it in there.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Olajuwon. Basket's good.
The assist from
14 points for him.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now Simmons. And they double up Simmons to the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Crafty move. And he lays it in. Simmons has got 10 points in the game.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
An aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Outside Simmons. Drives to the hoop. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Now the Lakers moving it up. The finish! The Thunder with the rebound. Pass to Olajuwon. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Laker girls.
So both teams changing it up here.
Your Laker girls dance team.
Murray with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Murray. Here's Kuminga. They kick it out to Murray. No good with the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Personal foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Coming under the floor for the Thunder, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Here's Yao. 10 points for him. Got a hand on it.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Connects from downtown.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Alden.
Here's Porter. Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Jamal
Murray, shot is good.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Pulls it. And there's another one for the Lakers. Here's Oklahoma City now. 8-point game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
For three. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Los Angeles foul. R.J. Hampton. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Olajuwon. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yep, whenever Olajuwon has the ball now, he wants to...
Oh, my! Throw it down!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Yao. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Murray. With the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting. Right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Substitution for your Lakers. Ben Simmons. Cameron Reddish.
The Lakers in the lead.
Bradley Beal.
Outside Simmons. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Olajuwon. And the layup falls. 20 points for him.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Yao. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. He's got 16.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Pass to Olajuwon. And there it is for him.
Boy, you got to admire the muscle of Olajuwon, easily pushing through the defense and converting in his unique style.
Here's Yao. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Olajuwon. He's got 22. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Lakers ball. Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Yow, good. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Clark. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Lakers ball.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Oklahoma City.
And that's an intentional foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second personal foul. First
On defense, the Thunder. Trailing by 10. Wow, good.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Defensive foul.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Lakers ball.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Out to Beal. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Bane. He takes it in. And here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Here's Clark. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
Here's Yao. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That three's off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Thunder making a change here.
That's his third personal foul. The fourth team foul.
Here's Yao. That's 29 for him. Here's Reddish. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
From deep, Bain. It's hauled in by Reddish.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Williams from long range. Second chance effort. Here's Yao. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 14. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9. Here's Porter. Unable to get that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. Pass to Olajuwon. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. 24 points for him.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Simmons. Good D by Aldridge. And the Thunder in possession here. 19-point game. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
Here's Hampton. He's got 5. Avdia, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 17. Simmons brings a double team. It's stolen away. And here comes the break. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Simmons. It's Hampton on the wing. Launches it. And no good. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They put in work. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here are the Thunder with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Olajuwon. And Beal comes to help. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Olajuwon. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Remarkable athleticism of Simmons right there. Driving to the cup. When he's doing that, you need to get out of his way.
To the left wing. Here's Olajuwon. And Beal comes to help. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
His second personal foul.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Out to the right wing. Here's Yao. Hits the front of the rim and out.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Simmons. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Underball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdia pulls it in. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Simmons brings a double team. Here's Olajuwon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 31.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Yeah, good.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
It's tipped. Outside Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
Pass to Olajuwon. Well, with everything else that coaches have been dealing with, the NBA gave them a pass to skip the suit and tie, Clark. You think broadcasters are next?
Oh, I would love that, BA. I don't mind dressing up in a sweatsuit, but I know TV requires a coat and tie, but I would love on occasion to have a dress-down day if we could.
Oh, Simmons with the block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Man, it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Simmons brings a double team. Pass to Olajuwon. To the paint. Will it go? Aldridge. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now here's Beal. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Kuminga. From downtown. The rebound by Ben Simmons. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Now Aldridge. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Aldridge. Here's Olajuwon. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge. Give him 35.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Here's Olajuwon. Simmons with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Simmons, here we go. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I'll tell you what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggressiveness.
Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Driving to the basket. He can't get that one to fall. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
A solid win for them here in the first of 4 meetings this season. They've come out and set the tone against OKC.
Here's Simmons. Here's Yao. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to Bane. 4-3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
3-pointer, Beal. He's off on that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. Down low. Olajuwon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And he's going for the lob.
Jonathan Kuminga.
19 seconds left in the 4th. And here's Beal. And so it's the Lakers easily grab.